workout today. We'll do a little bit of a warm up. We'll get into our HIIT section and then a little bit of a cool down. As always, take breaks when you need, modify as you need, listen to your body, grab water, and we will start moving. You just find your way somewhere in your space. Just take your feet hip width apart, soften into your knees. Just take a nice big inhale up and overhead. Exhale, just let your arms come down by your side, little shake up with the shoulders. Inhale, big reach up overhead. Exhale, little shake out. One more, breathe it in. Exhale, little shake out. And then really slowly start to roll your spine down into a forward fold, letting that back round, knees bend. You can take a little sway side to side at the bottom of your movement. Let your head shake out. And then start to walk your hands out towards a downward dog. Have a little pedal out in your legs, a little bend of your knees, opening through those hamstrings. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Take a little shift forward, come into your high plank. Exhale, a little press back to that downward dog. You've got 4, a little shift forward, soft elbows like these just past your fingers. You've got 3, 2, last one. Back to that downward dog. Step that right foot outside that right hand little twist up. Right hand comes back down, step it back to that downward dog, just alternating each side. Left foot steps up, left hand reaches. You've got 30 seconds just alternating your way through this little stride here. Inhale, exhale. 15 seconds, you pick your pace, just warming up through those hips, getting that little twist for that upper body. You got 10. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to that high plank. You can always drop those knees down to the floor. Take your feet nice and wide. We just tap out the shoulders. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back to your feet. Stand it all the way up. We got 10 squats, just warming up those hips. 9, 8, slight turn out of the feet. Feet wider than those hips. You got 5, chest is nice and tall. 4, driving down through your heels. 3, 2, 1. You walk all the way back out to that high plank. All the way back up to standing. You got 3 squats. 3, 2, 1. Walk it all the way out. Back in. 3, 2. Last stretch. Little walk out. Little walk back. 3, 2, 1. Shake out those wrists. We got a little set on the floor, and then we'll come up to standing. Just to get that core nice and fired up. Knees come up towards 90 degrees, palms on sides, pressing your head into your thigh, thigh into your hand, same arm, same leg, just alternating that away. Really focus on that push of hand to thigh, thigh to hand, rib cage pulls into the floor. Nice big exhale. You've got 10. Breathe for 9. It's 8. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take your way all the way up to standing. Just get nice and light on those toes. A little skip out from side to side. We have 20 jacks just to start us off. Get that upper body moving in 3, 2, 1. Start to take it out and in. 2, 3, 4. Nice and light on those toes. You can always change this to a step and take out that hop. You got 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to come back to those squats. You have 5 squats and 5 jump squats in 3, 2, 1, come down, 5 squats, 5. So to pick up that pace, you got 3, 2, 1, take it up, jump squats, you stay with those squats, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice and light back to those skips. We go back into those jacks for that second time in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, nice and light on those toes, little squeeze in the backside of those shoulder blades. There we go, you got 10. Same little set of squat and squat jumps. In 4, 3, 2, 1, squat it out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice and light on those toes. We got a little set here. So you're gonna get on one side of your mat nice and low. We've either got those skater steps or those skater hops from side to side, really focusing on that control and balancing. We got 45 seconds here. We'll come back down to our plank. You have 30 seconds, some form of push-up, curl those knees, up to you. And then we got 20 seconds of our mountain climbers. We go one time through this segment and then we switch it up. 45 seconds of those skaters. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Get nice and low. Try to get nice and wide. Think about sinking your hips down and back. A little bit of stability on this side. So if you could have to pause, you've got that nice stability through your ankles and your knees. Nice and light on your feet. Hips sink down, chest stays nice and open. You're passing that halfway point. We come straight into that high plank. You have those 20 seconds of push-ups. Here we go. You have 15 seconds left. Start to pick up that pace. You got it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down into those push-ups. 20 seconds, your choice on that pace. It's continuing that nice, even control. Think about lowering your chest between your thumbs. Keep your whole body in that one line. Nice, you got it for 5, 4. You're back in that high plank in 3, 2, 1. Opposite knee, opposite elbow, just driving those knees in. Or coming back up to standing, we're gonna switch up our set. You got 15 more seconds down here in those mountain climbers. Get that knee right into that elbow. Chest is nice and tall, a little softness in those elbows. Shoulders away from those ears. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. You get nice and low in that squat. We got 30 seconds of our monster walks here. Try to keep those feet at least hip width apart. 2 or 3 steps each side. Chest is tall, core is tight. We got some tab squats coming up. Get nice and low. Sink that weight back through the heels. 10 seconds here. Warming up those glutes, those quads. You have 5, 4. You're gonna stop in the middle in 3, 2, 1. You're coming into that little tap squat. That top doesn't feel good. It's just a squat and reach. Chest stays nice and tall. So hips are sinking down. Doesn't matter if that hand reaches to the floor. You got 20 seconds here. That full 45 in those tap squats. So all our standing sets at that 45-second mark. Our plank ones are a little bit slower. We're coming back down to that plank. In 20 seconds, you're passing that halfway point. Get a little lighter on those feet. Little tap, 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 tap. Body should be getting warm. We got a little walk in and out from our plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You walk it into that bear position. Knees lining right up underneath those hips. Back into that full plank. Whole back is nice and flat. Nice big square lines as you walk it into that floating plank, that bear position. You got under 10 seconds to go here. We're gonna stay in that plank in 5, 4, 3. We're gonna walk out our feet in 2. Last one, walk it back to that high plank. You're either hopping or stepping those feet out, in, or it's that hop. 20 seconds. You pick that hop or step. Full 20 seconds. We're coming back up to standing. We add one more thing on into our standing loop. You got it all the way through. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and light. Back to that skip. We jack it out in 3, 2, 1. Jack it out. Those 20 jacks, and then we set on that 45. So we had 2 45s on that last segment. We got 3 sets of 45s on this one. You got 10 more seconds here. We come straight into those skaters. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into those skaters. 45 seconds. So you're getting really comfortable with these motions. See, that means you can speed up that pace just a little. See if you can take up a little bit more space on your floor. You do not sacrifice that speed for stability. Stability comes first, and then you work within a range that you got. Yes, team. We've got those tab squats, and then we got some pivot squats coming up. Breathe. That heart's gonna climb. You got under 20 seconds here to go. There we go. You got 15 seconds. We hit another round of that 45. Breathe, hit, get that side. There we go. You got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into those top squats, 45 seconds. All the way through. You got one more set of 45 coming up, and then we're coming back to that plank. You're gonna always change it just to that squat and reach. Hips low, chest tall. There we go. Under 20 seconds. Stay here. Breathe. We got some pivot squats coming up. You got 10 seconds. That squat's gonna be in center. We come up, a little pivot to the right, a little pivot to the left. 45 seconds. Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with that squat, little hop to the right, little hop to the left. So just that upper body stays square, that lower body has that little pivot. You take these as fast or as slow as you need, but you got that full 45 seconds. Get a little lower in those squats. Yes, team. So good. You're counting down. Breathe. You got 15 seconds left, and we're on the floor. Back to that high plank. There we go. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back into that high plank. Same knee, same elbow. Lock it in. You just got that 2 sets of those 20 seconds here. We're gonna lower down onto the forearms. We got some commando punches going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down onto those forearms. Same thing. You can always lower the knees. See if you can punch an arm out. Or you just hold that forearm plank. Keep those hips nice and still, feet nice and wide. Let's exhale as you move. Here we go. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You flip onto your back. You have one less set of glutes, and we come up for our 4 rounds of 45. So right foot is on the ground. Left heel flexes up towards the ceiling. As much bend in that left knee as you need. Fingertips can come to the ground to stabilize you. We press up with that right leg. And 3, 2, 1. Really think about pushing down to that right glute. Hips are lifting nice and evenly. Exhale, that core is nice and tight at the top. Yeah, 20 seconds here. It's that press. Press. Find a pace that works for your body. If you're feeling a lot of work through that back of that right hamstring, scoot that heel in a little closer towards your hips. There we go. You got 10 seconds left. We switch on that left foot on the ground, that right foot in the air. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch out those legs. Left foot down, right foot up. Press. Press. We tend to have one side of our glutes that's stronger than the other, so just keep maintaining that those hips are pressing evenly up towards the ceiling. So if you were to board across your hips, it's not tilting towards one side, that whole board is getting pressed. Nice and strong up to center. Rib cage pulled in, so your core is still involved here. That press. Press. You got less than 15 seconds to go. Exhale. Press. Press. There we go. It's 8, 7, 6. We're back up to standing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to standing nice and light in those toes. Shake out those arms. Full breath in and full breath out. We got a little set on that left leg forward. So you're nice and low on that left thigh. We run in that right leg for 45 seconds. We have a lunge and knee drive for 45 seconds. And then we pulse that lunge out for 45 seconds. All on that left leg. Here we go. It's 3, 2, 1. We run in that right knee. You choose that pace. Make sure your left hip is sinking back. That chest is over your front thigh. You're running that right knee in, so that right leg stays nice and light as that right knee comes into the center of your chest. Try to stay nice and stable in that left knee. Don't let it wobble around. It stays planted right on top of that left ankle. Nice, team. We have that lunge to knee drive. That left leg's going to feel like jelly pretty quickly here. So good. You got under 20 seconds to go. Can you get a little faster with that pace? Breathe. Hit, hit, hit. Use your arms. That's your little pace counter alongside that exhale. There we go. Under 15 seconds. Breathe. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into that lunge. Right into that knee drive. Get that balance here. Make sure you're driving off that front leg to stand up. Knee does not have to touch the ground. It's whatever range feels good for your body. Try to have that exhale as that knee drives up. So you get a little bit of power as that knee comes into center. Breathe. Yes, team. So close. You got under 15 seconds here. We're going to be nice and low for those pulses. They come down in 10, in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it low right here. Try to get 90 degrees in each knee. Really focus on sinking that left hip back. So chest is over your thighs, but knee is not over your toes. Chest is tall, core is still on. That little pulse, that little breath. You're almost there. It's 10, 9, 8. We're coming down onto the floor in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that high plank. We got right knee to right shoulder, left knee to right shoulder. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, just alternating it side to side. If any of this plank stuff does not feel good on your wrist, you're just holding that low forearm plank. Take that weight off of those wrists. So you got a little work for those side obliques. You got 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to set a commando. So we go up, up, down, down. All this set is leading with that right arm. You got it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet are nice and wide. Right forearm takes you down. Right palm takes you up. Your choice on that pace. Try to keep your hips nice and still so they're not walking side to side with you. Those hips stay still. Those shoulders take you down and up. Yes, team. Just got 20 seconds. We're already into that last 10. Can you get that breath? Every time you push up, it's 7, 6, 5, 4. You're on your back in 3, 2, 1. Flip it all the way over. We curl knees in towards the nose in towards the knees. You have a nice inhale, extend it out. Exhale to curl it in. 30 seconds. So that breath comes back under control. You can either keep that head lifted and that chin tucked, or you let that head rest down on the ground. Rib cage stays pulled in. Low belly is supporting low back. Those legs don't have to go low. They don't have to get to that full extension. It's wherever you can keep that spine nice and neutral. A full 30 seconds here, team. You got it. There we go. Last 15 seconds. We come up to standing. We have that whole set with that right leg leading those 3 rounds of that 45 in 10, 9, 8, 7. Good news. We're already past that halfway point through our workout. You got it for 3, 2, 1. You get nice and low. We start with that right leg forward in 3, 2, 1. Start to run that left knee in. Set yourself up so you're nice and down in that right side glute, that right side butt cheek. That little breath as that knee drives in. Chest is over that front thigh. Keep that knee right in the center. Right stacked on top of your ankle. Yes. Full 45 here. We got that lunge and knee drive coming up. You got under 30 seconds to go. Can you start to find a pace that you're working to keep? Listen to your body. If something does not feel good here, make adjustments. But you can do this. Get that breath on point. So you have that pace keeper, that honesty maker in your body. It doesn't lie. If we start to lose our breath, then we slow down that pace. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And you speed up. You have 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. You've got that lunge and that knee drive. Really activate that knee drive coming up like you're breaking through a plank of wood at the top of that motion. Drive through that right leg. So that right heel, right glute that drives you up to center. Use your arms here. Make sure you're not pressing off that back foot. You want to drive through that front leg to draw that knee up. Yes. So good, guys. We got those pulses coming up next. Right leg feeling that fatigue. You already worked to stabilize a bit on that first side. You got 15 seconds to go. Stay right with it. That breath stays. Exhale, hit. Knee drives up, up, up. There we go. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You pulse down. 90 degrees through both legs if you can. More weight in that front thigh, front heel, front glute. Breath is in and out, nice and controlled. Chest is tall. Thinking about driving your shoulder blades away from those ears. Yes, get a little lower. I know that right leg is burning. You have this. Little lower, little lower. 15 seconds. That's all. Then we're back into that plank. Yes, team. Here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come back into that high plank. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. 20 seconds. You can keep it slow or speed it up. We still got those commandos leading through that left arm in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to lower down that left forearm. Lift up that left palm. Feet are nice and wide. You can always drop down to those knees. There you go. Got that little press. A little lower. Nice and controlled. Little breath. Exhale. Every time you move an arm, it's a breath. There we go. You got 10, 9, 8. Run her back in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down, hands back behind the head, knees up to 90. We got opposite knee, opposite elbow, nice smooth twist in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. You pick your pace here, working for that elbow to get to the outside of that knee or that thigh. Every exhale is that movement. Nice job. Here we go. Halfway through. You got 15 seconds to go. We come back up to standing. You got it in 10, 9. We have that 3-minute set standing in 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out those legs, grab a sip of water. So you got 3 minutes for this next segment. We got a push-up combination, we've got a plank combination, we've got a squat or squat jump combination. So we're doing some modified burpees. Your options are to have a squat at the top, or a squat jump, or a pulse and a squat jump. I'll lead you that up to you. I'll show you all 3 sequences. So you have those 3 options in your squats. And your plank, knees or toes, same thing goes for those push-ups. Knees or toes, or you just stay in that plank. You can either have that step up to that squat, or that hop up to that squat, and you either have a squat up, squat jump up, or pulse, and then that squat jump up. We have 3 minutes to cycle through this one. You pick out what point you want to do each thing. Maybe you do one the whole way. 3 minutes is on our clock. Here we go, team. And 3, 2, 1. So you come down. We've got that push up. We come up, squat, squat jump, up to you. So you got a full 3-minute segment. You choose your pace. You find your breath. It's continuous, working your way from up to down. I want you to be really focused on that squat. Transition to that plank. You come down into your squat, then you drop the hands. You step up the feet, you drop your hips, and then you lift your chest up into that squat. So you're nice and square in that lower body. Nice, team. You're passing that halfway point. We got a minute and a half left to work here. Start to build that pace in. You got it. We're up to standing when we finish off this segment. You're just staying nice and controlled. Maybe you start to add those push-ups in. There we go. You're almost in that minute to go. Breathe. That squat, that plank. There we go. That push-up. Everything starts to tie in. Less than a minute, team. Less than a minute. You have this all the way through. Can you pick up that pace or ending up standing? We got some high knees, some punches up to the ceiling. You got it in 45 seconds, just under. Breathe. Here we go. Last 30. Seconds. Here we go. It's 10. You're up standing in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to that little skip, that little side to side. Shake out those wrists. We go into some punches and some high knees, or you're in that punch and knee drive. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Start to drive it up. So those nice quick punches up towards the ceiling, those knees follow you up, or you're in that marching with that punch. You just got 20 seconds here. Stay in it. Breathe. A little faster, a little higher. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7. We're in some seal jacks. Come out and wide. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out and out. In and in. So just changing that motion up between our linear and our lateral, getting both planes of our bodies working in those jacks. 20 seconds. There we go. You got it all the way through. You got 10, 9, we're back on the ground in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right onto your back. Knees come up to 90, hands come back behind the head. We have 10 full range little lift ups. We have 10 pulses. We have 4 rounds here. Pointer, flex your toes, stack your knees right on top of those hips. Elbows stay wide. It's 3, 2, 1, 9, 8, 7. These add up, don't worry. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses. 10, 9-inch up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that full crunch. 9. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, lift, down, lift. It should be getting harder and harder to lift that upper body off the floor. You got 5, 4, 3. Connect back to that exhale. 2, 1. Right up to the top. Little exhale. Lift, lift. Think about getting an inch higher. You got 7, 6. You're in that last round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 10, 9, 8, 7. Other elbows still wide. The head is nice and supported in those hands. You got 5, 4. We're into those pulses in 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll up to that V-sit position. Chest is nice and tall. Heels can be grounded. Little hinge back in that upper body. We punch right, left. So you're just rotating towards that corner. Here we go. We got 30 seconds here. Chest stays tall. We got that little twist side to side in 3, 2, 1. Use that breath. Think about rotating from the center of that body. You want a little bit more work, get a little lower with that upper body. You need a little less, take that chest up a little higher. So getting those obliques involved with that rotation, that breath is key. Can you keep it every time that punch goes out? It's that little exhale. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Feet come to the floor. Hips press up. We squeeze our knees in towards the center like you're squeezing a ball between your thighs. Hips stay nice and high. It's 3, 2, 1. It's squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Little exhales. Keep those hips a little higher. Just that little squeeze in. So those inner thighs get a little bit of work. Imagine like you're pressing something that has a little bit of resistance. So it's not just really quick out and in, it's a little controlled, little pulses in. Hips a little higher. There we go. Can you take your hands off the ground? Little in. We got a side plank set coming up before we come back up to the standing. You got 10 more seconds here. It's 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right forearm comes down, right elbow right underneath that right shoulder, knees stacked. We go hip up, leg up. So we got a little double glute action here in 3, 2, 1. Press. So that hip lifts and that top leg lifts. Make sure you're flexing through that top foot. Again, act like there's some resistance around your thighs. Do you have a band and you want to add it around those thighs? You're welcome to. Then exhale, every time you lift, that right elbow right underneath that right shoulder. Roll your right shoulder away from your right ear. Press, press. Yes, team, we got 40 seconds left here. I know, breathe. Hit. It's that control, push and push. That right side oblique, that right side glute, that whole body has a nice controlled press up. You're under 20 seconds to go right here. Breathe. We're coming into a full right-sided side plank. That knee can stay down or it can lift up. Here we go. Last 15. Press. Press. Can you keep that pace? Lift. Lift. That little exhale stays with you. You got 10 seconds left here. That's it. That's all. We hold up in that side plank. That leg can come down. You got it. And 3, 2, 1. You step yourself into whatever variation of side plank you want to be in. Knee can be down, leg can be up to you. Hold. You got 20 seconds. Breathe. We're coming back onto those forearms. 10, 9, 8. Really roll that shoulder into your back. Can you lift your hips up a little bit more? You have 5, 4. You're on both those forearms in 3, 2, 1. You rotate onto both those forearms. You got a little knee drop, drop, drop. Like those knees are just tapping the floor. Nothing else changes in that body. See if you can drop your hips, lift your chest, take that gaze past your knuckles. You have 15 seconds. We roll onto that left side forearm. Yes, team. Here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make your way onto that left side. Both knees bend. Left shoulder stacks. It's 3, 2, 1. You got that press and lift. So both of those glutes are working for that lift. You're flexed through that top leg, top thigh. Breathe. That nice controlled press, 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 press. There we go. It's lift, 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 lift. There we are, team. You have this. You have 30 seconds left right here. Push, 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 push. Lift that hip a little bit higher. Draw that left shoulder away from that left ear. Really activate your forearm into the floor. Breathe. You know, you got that side plank hold coming up for 20 seconds. Exhale, push, push. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, with 5. It's 4. It's 3, 2, 1. Set up into that side plank of choice. 20 seconds. Hold. Really draw that elbow into the floor. Press the ground away. Lift those hips a little higher. You got 10, 9, 8, 7. You're on both those forearms in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Both those forearms. We'll walk out of those knees. 20 seconds. Can you fix that posture? Let your gaze come over your knuckles. Hips down, chest up. Hit, 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 hit. Little breath. We're up to standing after this. You got 10 seconds. Breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, team. Sip of water. Stretch out those arms, those shoulders. We're up to standing. We got another 3 minutes set coming up here. We're going to change around our jacks. So you have one wide, one up. Wide, up. A little coordination. That brain is getting a little tired as we go through. We're going to keep it nice and alive. You have 30 seconds there. I will lead you through the next segment as you go. All you need to know, we got 3 minutes to work. Here we go. It's 3. It's 2, 1. So you go 1 out, 1 wide. 1 out, 1 wide. You pick that pace. Basically, the legs keep going. The arms follow. One out, one wide. Up, out, out. Yes, team, we have 5, 4, 3. We're in those top squats again in 2, and 1. You come right down into those top squats. 30 seconds. We got a little squat pose, squat or squat jump. When we finish this 30. Light on those toes. Yes, team. You got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have 1 squat pulse, 1 squat, or 1 squat pulse, 1 squat jump. You choose whatever works best in your body. Yes, team. All the way through. You got 10. We're coming back into those low monster walks in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Stay low, little walk side, side. You're a minute and a half done. Minute and a half to go. Breathe. We have our little side switches coming up. Get a little lower for those hips. Chest stays tall, hips stay low. You got 5, 4. Our next place is switching in center, either slow or fast. 3, 2, 1. Opposite hand, opposite leg. It can be a step or it can be a hop. Switch, switch, switch. You got that front leg, that inside middle leg nice and low. There we go, team. You got 30 seconds left to go. We come back to those out and in jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that out and in jack. Yes, team. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We come back to the floor. We got a little arm stretch. We got a set of wide push-ups, a set of tricep push-ups. So your hands are going to walk a little bit outside your shoulders through that wide push-up. They walk a little bit inside for those tricep push-ups. Out and in. We got 30 seconds. These are toes starting that wide push-up position. Make sure if you're on your knees, you're still hinged forward at that 45. Here we go. It's 3, 2, 1. You have 1 push-up. You walk your hands in, 1 tricep push-up. Out, out, regular push-up. In, tricep push-up. Exhale, you press the floor away. Make sure your chest is lowering somewhere between your palms, not your chin between your face. So have that little hinge so that chest is through between your hands. Out, out, push up, in, triceps. So those triceps, those elbows should stay nice and close to your side. They should brush down your rib cage. Out, out, push up. You got 10 seconds left here. 9, 8, 7. You're going to hold into that high plank. You're going to get off your knees if you're on your knees. In 5, in 4, in 3, it's 2, it's 1. We go same knee, same elbow. Exhale, in. I know that core is getting tired. We got 1 more set on our back before we come into that final finale. You just got 10 minutes. Exhale, exhale, breathe. We got a little mixture of work and stretch to take us right to the end. You got 5, you're on your back in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way back. Hands come behind the head. Head, neck, and shoulders are curling up. Elbows are trying to stay nice and wide. We bend our knees. We take right leg out, left leg out. We got 30. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's right, left. Keep that upper body reaching up. Try to get your shoulder blades up off the floor, but keep those elbows out wide. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Last 10. Breathe. It's 9. We got a little low core work in 8, 7. It's 6. You got 5. Both legs are going to be up towards the ceiling in 3, in 2, in 1. Chest stays lifted. We lower those legs. We lift them back up. That range is completely up to you. Exhale. It's 8. You got 7. Breathe. It's 6. You got it for 5. 4. 3. Last 2. There you go. Last one. Draw those knees into your chest. Take a little rock up side to side. We come back up to standing. This is our final round, team. We got 4 minutes right the way through. Everything is 30 seconds. We run through on each leg. We've got our skaters, our tap squats. We amalgamate all of our standing work all together for this final 4-minute effort, guys. 4 minutes, and then we stretch it out. Here we go. Left foot is forward to start us off. Here we go, team. It's 3, 2, 1. Left foot forward. You're just running that right knee and get nice and low in that left leg. You just got 30 seconds apiece. So this is your choice to start to push things. Start to make that work climb up. If you're not at that limit yet, you keep chasing that work all the way through, team. You got 10 seconds. You switch that right foot to be forward in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch out those legs. Right foot forward. You're coming right back into those runs. We got our skaters coming in next. So it's your job to make those transitions nice and smooth. Breathe. Yeah, 15 seconds. We're into those skaters. Hit. Hit. Can you get a little lower in that right thigh? Yes, team. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're in those skaters in 3, 2, 1. Nice and low, nice and wide. Got that side, side, side. It can always be a step as opposed to a hop. Hit, hit. We got those squats and those little pivots side to side. They come up in 10 seconds, in 9 seconds. This is that climb. It's going to keep adding. Don't give up now. We're coming up to that halfway point in 3, 2, 1. You got that squat, pivot, squat, pivot. Just those hips rotate. That chest maintains its forward position. Yes, team. Breathe. Exhale. Hit. 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 You got 10 seconds. We're in those monster walks. Nice and low. This is that breather to get that breath back under control. This is that halfway point. 2 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You walk it out. Stay low. So that heart rate is going to keep climbing, but that breath should be back under control when we finish at 30. Yes, team. Breathe. Nice and low in those hips. You got 6 seconds. You got 5. We're coming into those double jacks, that out and that up. You got it in 3, 2, 1. You got the double jack. 1 out, 1 up. 30 seconds. Out, up. Breathe. Hit, 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 hit. There we go. Yeah, 5, 4, 3. You got high knees in 2. And 1. You take it up. A minute of left of work. That's it. That's all to you. We have 30 seconds here in these high knees. Hit, 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 hit. We end with those mountain climbers, a little bit of speed, a little bit of shoulders to finish us off. You're down in 10 seconds, in 9, in 8, in 7. You got it in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You come into that high plank. You run out those knees. This is that last 30 seconds here. That breath stays. Speed it up, speed it up. You got 20 seconds. That's it. That's all. Breathe. There we go. You're all done after this. Those knees can drop. Stay with it a little bit longer, team. Yes. Here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Press those hips back. Whoo. Let that work go. Stretch out those shoulders. Nice big breaths in. Big breaths out. Do a little walk over towards the left side so that right hand can place on top of that left. So you have that nice big stretch down that right side of your body. Slowly start to make your way back through center. A little walk over towards the right. Left hand on top of right. Little stretch out on that left side. Big breath in. Big breath out. 3, 2, 1. Walk it back through center. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Take a couple of cat-cows just to reset that spine, re-grab that mobility. One more. Exhale. Step that right foot outside of your right hand. You're going to use that right forearm. You're reaching that right forearm down towards your ankle and little rotation up towards the ceiling. So you just open back up through that side chest, that upper back, that mid back, that hip. 2 more. Nice big breaths into the body. Last one. Plant that right hand, step that right leg back, left forward, steps forward. You have a little rotation on that left side. Each side might be a little different. If you're noticing any big restrictions from side to side, that's where you use your foam roller later. You go through your hips, maybe your lats, just to even out those pulls in the body. Take 2 more. We're in a big habit of making our work very important and not our recovery. So start to value your recovery, your rest just as much as you do your workouts, and make sure we can do more for way longer without getting injured or sore and needing that rest or recovery. Come back to that all fours position, tuck the toes, press those hips up and back, walk out those legs. In that downward dog, stretch out those hamstrings from all that work. Take 1 more full breath in. Cool breath out. Walk your hands back towards your toes. Legs can be as bent as they need to be comfortable here. A nice slow roll up all the way back to standing, stacking each vertebrae as you go. Shoulder blades draw down and back. Big inhale up overhead. Exhale, let down those shoulders. 1 more big breath. Reach it up. Exhale, shake it out, let it go. Awesome work, guys. I hope you had an awesome workout, a great rest of your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is for you today. So good. Awesome job, team. Thank you so much. I will potentially see you next week. Bye. See you, Chris.